What's up, guys? NBA talk. Today's April 5th, 2016. Couple of games already finished. You already have the Toronto Raptors beating the Charlotte Hornets. You have the Thunder beating the Denver Nuggets. What else? We have the Atlanta Hawks beating the Phoenix Suns. So still a lot of games going on right now. As we are entering the last stretch, this week is probably going to be the last for all teams before the playoffs, and there's still a couple of spots left. So let's get into it, especially for this game that I'm about to talk about: the Detroit Pistons versus Miami Heat. Of course, the Miami Heat are in the playoffs. It's the Detroit Pistons who are not in the playoffs yet. But lucky for them, the Chicago Bulls lost tonight. So I'll get into that matchup next. Um, the Miami Heat wins 107-89. Pretty much Miami Heat's defense was all over this team. Just hammering them all night long. Fast breaks and all that. You had Dragic um, leading the team. So let's get into the stats already. So you have Goran Dragic leading the team, like I said, with 22 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. So he had a very clean game tonight. Also shooting 4 for 4 from the three. You have D Wade not doing so much. He's just doing enough, just enough. 16 points and 2 steals. Of course, Amari Stoudemire just fitting in just a few minutes before Hassan Whiteside kicks in. But Andre, I mean, Amari Stoudemire, he plays good. He plays good as the minutes he has. So, gotta give it up for Amari just doing so much little, but giving so much during those little minutes. You have Luol Deng giving you 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. You have Joe Johnson giving you 11 points, just enough. So a very clean overall starting lineup stats. Then you have Richardson giving you 16 points, Winslow giving you 9 points, and Hassan Whiteside giving you 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 block shots. The team shot 52% from the field, 64 from the 3-point range, which is phenomenal. 71% from the free throws. Only made 9 turnovers, which is perfect. 22 assists, 41 rebounds. 34 of them were defensive rebounds. So a very clean, just very simple, very clean matchup for Miami Heat. Able to edge their win and hopefully improve, because we don't know who's going to be, I think, from 3rd to 6th playoff spots, because it's just jumping up and down, up and down. We don't know who's going to be what. So we have the Detroit Pistons. You have Tobias Harris giving you 21 points, 7 rebounds. Even though the team lost this match, one thing for sure, Tobias Harris, ever since he came to the Detroit Pistons after the trade from the Magic, he has been consistent. And I love that. This guy seems to be well at home with this team, putting up the numbers. Marcus Morris did not have a good game at all. 0 out of 7 shooting. You have 12 points from Andre Drummond. He also had 13 rebounds as well. Only 2 points from Coswell Pope. 21 points from Reggie Jackson. So pretty much the defensive end of the Miami Heat was a real bother to Detroit Pistons this time around. And they were just hammering them. The team shot 40% from the field, 23% from the 3-point range, 80% from the free throws, which is a very good surprise. 13 turnovers, 14 assists, and 43 rebounds. Just a very simple matchup. Miami Heat wins. They go up 45, or is it 46? I'm not sure. Um, the Miami Heat faces Chicago Thursday. So they get a day off and they're going to face Chicago, which is going to be another crucial battle because there's still a couple of playoff spots still left for the Eastern Conference. And this is serious for Chicago Bulls, not so much for the Miami Heat since they clinched. But more importantly, it's for the people who haven't made the playoffs yet. The Wizards, Indiana Pacers, the Detroit Pistons, Chicago Bulls, is all that. So the East is still on. Still a couple games left. We'll see. So that's it. More to come. Peace.